The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Rocco 80.
To the air with Penix. Look at that power, deep left side. That's complete inside the 35. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. And the deep ball falls incomplete.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They put Mooney in motion right. Penix on 1st down. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
2-point try coming. Penix and his offense getting set.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Mooney will go in motion left.
60 Eagle.
Sign quarterback on here. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Falcons 19.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. A give to Tracy up the middle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
First down. A gain of 12. 1st down.
Here's Tracy once more. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
A 7-yard gain.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Giants leading by 8. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
The Giants' 1st down.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. 1:54 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
It's 2nd down.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13. They're going to pass it here. still throwing, and this is intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons have some new life in the fourth.
Pass intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 70, look. Go.
Here he is to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
They put Mooney in motion right. Setting up to pass. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Just about every offense that's beginning time since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
He'll look to throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And the defense wins this rep. That stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Mustang 19. 7 Check up.
Throwing now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
You got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
60. Let's go.
Desperation time here. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. He can't find the end zone. They stop him, and they'll still trail as they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Giants. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hurts throwing right away. And incomplete to open things up.
And this is one receiver you got to slow down defensively, whether that's pressing him at the line, throwing extra defenders at him, rolling coverages his way. You can't let him have a big ball game. They were targeting him right away, but that one, incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State. And given 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Play action. Here's Hurts. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Giants, first down.
Throwing his dart. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And now look at this, big gain, but a fumble. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Now Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
60 Bobcat, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check Bobcat, check Bobcat. Steady.
Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. They'll get 34 yards there.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Cowboy 80. Say, hey. Go.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, smash Rocco. Let's go. Dragon 60. Take off.
Here's Dart. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
But that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, forced the incompletion.
To throw, Dart. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Tyrone Tracy taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Extra score, Giants 7, Eagles 0.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now we feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Tiger Hornets. Hey, let's go. Trimmers.
They go play action with Hurts. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Dart going to look to throw here. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here now, 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Dart. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
To the air, Dart.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release.
Throwing his Dart. Catch made by Slayton.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Darius Slayton,
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
and the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns.
That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-to-interception ratio is, what, 3 to 1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
A gain of 15.
Dotson in motion right. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing his Hurts. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Part of what we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw it through contact and short of the sticks.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. To throw now, Dart. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Dart from the gun on third down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up fourth down.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll go. Here's Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keep
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Greg Olson, it's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go from the Sunshine State. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
All right, let's go. Hey, I'm gone. Hey, son. Go.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
On the red.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Lawrence to throw for it on fourth down. He's going to try it here again. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A run for the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Devin Roy, the linebacker, there to stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Dart. Out to his right. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in! Touchdown, Giants. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
action now. It's Lawrence. He's going to look downfield once again. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
On the coverage.
Red on red. Sink right. Son, this is a
To throw is Lawrence. Moving outside the pocket. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for Jacksonville. 65 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence moving to his right. This is caught for the side of the end zone. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. For all time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 clock.
On the give, it's Tracy. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
The outside caught by Neighbors. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
They'll run with Tracy. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Here we go, Seth.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Rushed to his left. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard
On 1st down, Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll have the first down at the 26. So good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Tracy.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Beautiful play on the move out of the pocket to his left, and he finds the end zone for the touchdown. What a play, Greg.
It really was, and how often do we see quarterbacks that really are trying to make a play, throw the ball into maybe a crowd, throw it into tight coverage, especially down here in the red zone. You have to protect the ball and make great choices, and he keeps that one alive, and it pays off.
Makes the score Giants 14, Jaguars 7.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Hey, kill. Red on red. Big 13 heavy. Silver.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5.
30
Brings
left.
up 3rd and 5.
Rip, 20.
They go play action for Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
A gain of 12 yards.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Brenton Strange was his intended target. It's 2nd down.
Hey, lion. Hey, tomato. Done. Think right open. Hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, I'm gone. Done. It's hot. Go. Let's go.
Lawrence. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. Moving left. Taking off. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Now Dart exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he will have a Giants first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Dart. He'll look underneath here for Tracy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for. Getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch. The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. That one, touchdown, New York. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
What a play call there. Every offensive coordinator around the league, Mike, they have got to have it plays. They got a short list of calls for these exact situations. Tie game, 4th quarter, put the ball in the hands of your offense, and, man, they come through and deliver.
Gano on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And how about this? Here comes the reverse. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Go. On red. 11, Agate. Go, let's go.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Forced out wide. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the 3rd quarter of play. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. 11. Think right. Silver.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Now he'll air one out. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Parker Washington was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Great job. Hey, son, this is heavy.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flott.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A pickup there of 28 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now, Gano for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here is 1st and 10.
Take right open. He's at 24.
They put Strange in motion. Flush to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to...
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Deontay Banks, the former first-round pick, in from his corner spot to make the sack.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, kill!
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses, if we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the leads here in the final minute of play. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
In motion is Myers. Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 47.
On first down, Lawrence. And he's going to go down. However, there's a marker down. Let's check on this call first.
Lisa 24.
Now, faking the give. On the run to the right. Catch man, right side by Thomas. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Rip. Take right open. Hey, Ginger, top. 13, Lou.
Now Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 30-yard line.
Sink right. Hey, Ginger, easy. There we go.
Here's Lawrence. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Dane Belton.
Every once in a while might you see a quarterback read the...
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Too much undercover, now it's time for the blubber. try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm up in the night too scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve really miss me. I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could see in the shade. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just like I'm writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Yeah. Blizzard. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gal. 2 twin on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. These be hating on glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, I ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On our pack, this ain't, I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. These 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Fresh as on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got rich, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, hustle and grab. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. This be hate, no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish bad, most want it. Yeah. Long live Flip.
Chill, right on my side as my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you rebel out in dark hallways? This place I kissed, I made your day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you. Then just let me do it now. Come back in.
I bet you right up when we start the show, but I mean now, very close because I told you so. You know, we love because we love some plays. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay.
We changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Pretty me, back to back. Back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' gon' show you, chop, they gon' heat me up. I've been trying to keep it cool with these little. They tried to start it. Too late, my finger was already on. Call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I. The 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never. All that beating around the bush, homie said with your chest. Got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it. Like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet. Go and check the news, Brody heard somebody stretch. In your feelings by the better get a grill. Tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip. I got right here for show up, make everybody dip. Went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking out your heel? I told Brody to walk behind so he can catch me if I slip. She begging me to take a sip. First she drove the boat, then she like a ship. First you load it up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, no wrinkle clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' Brun, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me.
Get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. The passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money cloud, splash, I'm covered in bells. I'm clever, vendettas, raw, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go better. I pour up, I don't measure. I do not matter. I leveled up, my bread up, I'm fed up. It's pressure, it's gang, you can't hang. We slamming out whoever. I keep it on, get stuck on. It may say Manjala. Got 2 cribs in Alpharetta, they down the street from each other. I know the spot. My little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers in front of this one a landslide. Ain't gonna be no good this shit, I'm spinning back to back. Any say them on that issue, I'm going 50, and then the got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
Gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We money more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Give it that touch with my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You been driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? This what you don't wanna see more. You wanna see more but you wanna see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed. The bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick, and away we go from Lumen Field. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
His first throw is an interception! Picked off by Andrew Phillips. Now, quickly things can change, Sean. From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Dart setting in the throw here. Little off centers, man, just couldn't adjust to it.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
And they were in their defensive meetings this week. That's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
The kick by Gano is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Shaheed now to return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Play fake. Darnold. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Connection made to Shaheed. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 32 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go, son. Go, lady.
From the gun, Darnold. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now Darnold off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Giants are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Dart out of the shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Has a man on target to Jelton. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and he gets him a first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey, check that, street.
Darts back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks take possession at midfield after forcing that turnover.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Precious on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up.
From no better. When I got rich of these, got broke. Bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust me. Space 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Blue diamonds, I'm a blue devil. Twin, hustle and grip. I'm nothing like them, I'm putting paper over pleasure.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running back sent in motion. This is Walker on 2nd. Keeps on moving into the red zone. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Start on the ground here. Tracy. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
From the gun, here's Dart. Look out, right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Darts looking at this 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
They'll go. It's Tracy. That'll be the first and more. Down the left sideline he goes. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
That's a dream come true right there as a play caller, Kate. You leave the offense out there in 4th and inches. You try to pound it forward just to move those chains. You get the best of both worlds. You move the chains for a lot more.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Back to throw. Here's Dart. Into traffic. Complete. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win. It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Yep, as expected, they're going to grab and start this one off. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
10 yards on the
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Looking to throw. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Looking quickly here.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4 yards.
Throwing on 1st down. It starts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
3rd down, Tracy gets it. And he's dropped just short the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Looking to throw. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 11. That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action with Darts. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Darts. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Curtis Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Walker on first down. Going into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first. New set of downs for them. It starts at the 38. First and 10. Darnold. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith-Njigba. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brought inside the 15. And they'll come up on first and 10.
Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On with the quick pass out wide. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now Darnold. He did it! He made the interception! And the Giants have some new life in the fourth! There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are... Interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Coming left is Tracy. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Still to go here. This is 2nd down. They go right back to Tracy. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Here's Tracy on first down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Giants down by only 1. Third and just 2 to go. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Now to throw. Pass complete to Robinson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. They'll look to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
It's on target to Johnson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. And we're down to 26 seconds on the clock after that spike. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Darts out of the shotgun. He has one. Oh, he lost the football! And that should be Seahawks football. Man, they had to be exhausted by that point, Brock, which makes it even more impressive that one of them somehow found the energy to force a fumble like that, finally get them off this field.
Yeah, it's thrilling for the defense, Kate, but geez, it's demoralizing for an offense because you could feel it. You could feel it when you've kept that defense and ground them to another. You just feel that energy being sucked out of them, and to not take advantage of it just stings that much more.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the San Francisco 49ers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go from Santa Clara. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On second down, Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. He's got the first down, past midfield. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown San Francisco. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
With the man out of Purdue, that's Tyrone Tracy. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 24 now, here's second down and 7. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
On the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Giants' 10-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Get set, get set. 118, what's up?
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This taken just shy of the goal line. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now a 2nd and 6.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 6. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. A dive and a catch. Incredible. So after 1, the Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
21 more yards. That's another Giants first down.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
At the 36-yard line. The gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
5 yards on the pickup. And this is
Dart.
3rd down.
Pass to Robinson. He's got it. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
A gain of 6. That's another Giants first down.
A play fake. Now Dart. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Throwing. Dart. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
To kick off for New
so
York.
Out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Get set, get set.
He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
This is 3rd and 6.
53.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. And the 49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Cordell Flott is there on the tackle.
2 yards on the
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. On 2nd down, Dart. This one is caught by Robinson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
8 yards on the pickup. And this is 3rd down.
To throw is Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He's done his man, complete to Johnson. Big strides. Look at him go. He will go all the way. Touchdown, New York.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
15. 49ers 14.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Pearsall going to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. He'll get it into the hands of Kittle.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers. And
Christian McCaffrey. There he goes again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers will open up a 6-point lead. final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Dart taking off. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Throwing is Dart. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
At the 4-yard line. Christian McCaffrey on the carry. 4 yards on the window. It's now 3rd and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to fight any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This about as short as you can get. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the 49ers can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Jackson Dart sacked. 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Giants first down.
On 1st down, Dart back to Neighbors. He's got it again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
The Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Dart gonna throw it again. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And they're gonna take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing again, Dart.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will cut it to a 2-point lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. They'll wind up with about 6 here, up past the 30 to the 31.
Pick up a 6.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
At the 31-yard line.
Get set, get set. Run around, so.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Just a yard short on the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play.
They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
No street. Rig alert. Rig alert.
A carry here for Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. On the play fake, here's Dart. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's Dart. Pass complete to Neighbors. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
A run to start the 4th quarter, and here's Tracy.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. Good blocking, and he's in. Jackson Dart, touchdown, New York. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Gano on to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Saul, going to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A run here with McCaffrey. Room to run at the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's the way to get started, to pick up a 17 and a very quick 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
Watch out!
He'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Get set! Get set! 18! Watch out!
They run once more with McCaffrey. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made just shy of midfield.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Big play. 3rd and 2. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Outside! 18! Watch out! Stop!
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Dart. The outside, caught by Neighbors. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of...
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water.